Product management has long relied on a specific assumption that technical constraints identified on day one of a project will remain static until launch. You gather requirements, lock in dependencies, and execute a multi-month plan. But when you build on an exponential curve, the ground rises underneath you. A feature that requires heavy engineering in October might become a native, out-of-the-box capability by June. Those initial constraints simply vanish mid-project. How can a team maintain a plan when the technological foundation is constantly shifting? Rigid, upfront planning in an accelerating environment creates a roadmap toward an obsolete product. Kat Wu began her career as a product engineer at startups like Scale AI and Dagster, building tools for the people who handle the world's data. After a period in venture capital, where she wrote scripts to automate her own workflows, she joined Anthropic to bridge the gap between AI research and real-world users. Her experience at the absolute frontier of model development provides a blueprint for managing the industry-wide shift currently underway. A traditional product manager often aims for total control over every aspect of the user experience. AI development makes that level of certainty impossible to maintain. Building AI products is more like surfing. The objective is to stay on the board and use the wave's momentum, rather than commanding the water. To stay upright, product managers must identify a very small number of non-negotiable goals and let go of the rest. Surrendering that absolute control is the necessary trade-off for gaining exponential velocity. When the team at Anthropic first built a to-do list feature into Claude code, the model wouldn't reliably check off items as it completed them. The team built a workaround, background nudge messages that periodically reminded the agent to update its list. It worked, but added complexity. With the next model, the behavior was handled natively. The engineered workaround became unnecessary and was removed entirely. Upgrading to the Opus 4.6 model allowed for a 20% reduction in system prompting. System prompting is the set of background instructions that define how an AI agent should behave and use its tools. Simple implementations remain flexible. They allow teams to swap in new capabilities the moment they arrive, rather than being stuck maintaining clever hacks for old limitations. The development timeline has collapsed. A product manager can now move from an initial idea to a working prototype in a single afternoon. This speed is spreading through the entire organization. Data science, finance, and legal teams are all using these tools to build their own custom solutions. When everyone moves at the same speed, traditional departmental bottlenecks and handoffs disappear. Thriving in this environment requires a dual-track mental model. Track 1 is internal, constantly finding ways to use AI to accelerate your own team's workflows and prototyping. Track 2 is external, monitoring the horizon to see which technical constraints the next model update will remove. At Datadog, the team building the BITS AI SRE agent, a tool for site reliability engineering designed to automate system monitoring, relies on this same rhythm. They study model failures to turn those insights into product improvements. As Datadog PM Kai-Shin Tai explains, the core craft of product management is moving away from defining certainty up front and toward accelerating discovery. Why is adopting this new rhythm a requirement for staying competitive? This data from Metricer, an organization that measures the task completion time horizons of AI models, compares human software task completion against frontier models. Opus 4.6 can complete software tasks that take a human nearly 12 hours in roughly half that time. The exponential curve is real. Surviving it requires abandoning the static roadmap, embracing the ambiguity, and starting to surf the wave.